Hey, we're finally live. Look at that. Figured it out. That took forever. I've been streaming on a different made up YouTube account or something, I don't know. Or test account, I'm not even sure. We'll see if anybody joins us. Now I got this going. Let's see here. Bring this down. Then I would be curious on what the lag might be. Let me see here. Let me bring this up separately. Alright. Oof, like 21 seconds. Alright, cool. I'm live. Live in front of myself right now. And there's about a 20-second lag. So that's interesting. I guess that's why they're probably. I watched some other people do some live videos, and they were. They don't read their chat like real time almost. I would say, like, I guess. Right? So they wait, and then they get like super chats and all that kind of stuff, which I don't expect to have any of that kind of crap. But um, yeah. So if you're joining us, throw something in the chat just to see what comes up. This is my first time doing it live through this new tool I have, so I was curious how this is going to work. But it looks like we got one person there. I don't know who that is, unless it's me watching myself through a secondary, like, Prime account, I guess. I don't know how you want to say it. So if you're watching, do throw something in the chat, because otherwise I think I'm talking to myself. This shows. This isn't coming up, but that's alright. Brand new live features are here. Yeah, I'm testing out my own new live features. I'm gonna assume that's me. So, we shall press on. I figured we'd do some eBay stuff. Kind of go through eBay and see what prices are absolutely ridiculous and what prices could be legit. If anybody, on here wants to chime in and put their input on whether or not these are pricing is good on this or not or whatever, I guess. I think there's, like I said, there's like a 20-second lag. So we'll kind of let everybody see if anybody wants to join us. We'll see who comes in. I figured there'd be a couple of usual suspects that come in for a live video, even though I didn't announce it. I just kind of was doing testing and I wanted to see if it worked. So I'm still working on 57 Chevys, so I've got some 57 Chevys to put in. So there's the 5-spoke of the Star Spangled series. There's the 3-spoke there. So I gotta put in the information for those and whatnot, and then take pictures of them. So that process takes a while to get those pictures in there and do all the formatting and everything that needs to be done to add it to the website. So in the process I have, the fastest one I found so far is I actually upload it twice. I upload it from my phone after I take the picture, and then I pull it back off, I copy it back off, and then put it in a software that removes the background, and then add my background, and then I uploaded it again, but I have to, change the file name so that it is indicative of what it is. So I usually just do like Hot Wheels 57 Chevy for the file name, and then there's all these other things that you can go into to add more info about the picture and stuff. So that could supposedly be found on the internet, although I don't think any of my car pictures have been brought up on the internet. I need to figure out why that is and talk to my developer about that, because I think there's something not jiving, not working the way it's supposed to. So, and we got to figure that out, because if people are going to bring up cars, they're searching for cars. They want to, they want to see what the car looks like to verify that it exists or find out information about it. So, got to make it available to people off that are doing Google and I don't know what other searches you do. Google searches, and what do I use? I use DuckDuckGo. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't think of that. I think I'm the only viewer right now. So at least I got one view. I didn't expect a whole lot. I was expecting to just kind of test this out. If we get some people in, I'll continue with it and go through and look at some funny stuff like this $10,000 63 T-Bird or this $10,000 65 Mustang convertible. This was on here last time, $10,000 blue prototype super van, the 62 kGW radio station. You got a side capote. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. 1 of 5, 1964 Corvette Vintage Racing Club. You want 10 grand, and you showed a picture of the back of the card. So, interesting. Oh, we somehow have a second view. That's interesting. Wonder, how do I have one viewer, but only, and two views, but it never changed? Awkward. Weird. Got a $10,000 ultra rare black tires Roger Dodger. $10,000. If you know, you know. Nothing special. Yeah, you're right. Nothing special. That was on there last time I did my video. $10,000 for Hot Wheels. Let's see what this is. What we got here? He wants a lot of money for that. Anybody see $10,000 worth of cars? I do not. See, maybe $1,000, maybe $800. Kind of hard to tell when they do this. I don't see nothing crazy though. Trying to see if there's like a high-end car, like at least one high-end car. I don't really see it, so I'm gonna say no. With my two views, now my concurrent viewers went down to 0. That's funny. Lincoln Continental convertible, 10 grand. That was on here last time. Redline collection, 10 grand. Let's take a look at that. He's got some cool stuff. Packaged red lines. Oh, he's got a steering rig packaged. I don't know nothing about that. Got some red lines here. I feel like I've seen this stuff before. Maybe this is one I looked at before. I don't know. Got a Farbs. Oh, there's more pictures. Nope, got a viewer back. If you're joining us and you're not my wife or me, throw something in the chat. See who's joined here. I can't really see who's joined through this tool. It's kind of weird. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Got 4 more steering rigs and packaging. Don't know nothing about that. Got some more red lines, some farbs. Got some stuff up here. Police car. Large charge. Couple cool things there. Oh, look at that. Got that. It's cool. That's it. That's all the pictures we get. Yep. I don't know. I have to go through everything and see if there was legit $10,000 worth of stuff there. Local pickup only. Plenty of room for profit as the collection is worth over $15K. Cash deal in person. Yeah, I don't know. I have roughly $200. 200 loose Hot Wheels, $40 to $45 each. 14 blister cards, $225. More than 100 loose black walls. Full case full of vintage. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I'd have to piecemeal that together to see if it was worth it. Ooh, we got 3 views. Let's see, $10,000 for a boxed Bugatti. The international box there. $10,000 for the near mint complete set of acceleracers. I'm trying to put the set together, but like $246. That's ridiculous. Ghost Rare Hollow Foil. Hollow foil. Interesting. That's cool stuff here. I like collecting the cards. What we got here? These the foils they're talking about, maybe? I don't know. I don't know that that's worth 10 grand, but it's definitely a lot of work to put that together. 10 grand for the 100th anniversary Chevron El Segundo refinery. I am yawning. I'm so sorry if you're watching this. Yawning all over the place. Hot Wheels toy dealer display video works great. Racer machine 2 test modules. What? What is this? Hot Wheels video racer. What is this? This looks like some newer stuff. I mean, that looks old, but that car is a newer car, like newer car. I don't know what I'm looking at. That seems pretty cool. I don't know what that is though. 2 errors, wrong car and wrong date. I think we looked at this before. So obviously not the Dodge Caravan, but it's Dodge Caravan's 1998 first edition. The Shadow Jet in here is maybe from 1998 series. I can't remember the series, but I don't know. I think he just wants people to look. Nope, back to one viewer, maybe. Could be me. Another expensive 63 T-Bird for some reason. Or whatever Lomad is. Sell all to one person, 1,500. What we got in here? Got some crack ups. Got crack up right there. Picture's terrible. There's another crack up. Real Rider. Some black walls, another crack up. Some random other car brands in there. 1,500 though, huh? That's a better picture, right? Oh yeah, that's a better picture. Some 90s stuff. Matchbox and Hot Wheels and some other. Does they show a picture of all 1,500? He thinks all of these are worth $2 to $3 a piece, right? If it's $1,500, it would be $1 a car. Oh, you're looking at like $4 a car for all these. Yeah, I don't think so. Not even close. Nothing crazy in there. Then this is the same picture. Trying to think if that picture. Yep, that Jaguar was in one of those pictures. So he's got it up here 3 times. He's got a price on there that won't sell. This would be cool. If I won a lottery, there would be signs because I would have this in my house. Just because. Japanese go-kart there. It's cool that they put these on put it on sideways like this. This one's even got, look at the setup on that. It's got a piece of foam, like 2 different types of pieces of foam. That's pretty cool. Not that kind of money cool, but pretty cool. Somebody's crazy there. I think I still need one more comic book to complete the set. Number 5, I think, is what it is. I don't know. But not that kind of price. 215 pieces for $8,000. If you are watching, throw something in the comments. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself right now. I mean, there's some cool pieces in here. If any of these 442s had the herpes on it, that'd be helpful in getting to the higher price. You got some 73 colors there. There's one. Snorter. Some older red lines. Mid-70s red lines, alternate color. Whew. Dang, that's another yawn. What the heck? And green. You can see the normal color in yellow. But they're all pretty rough. Is anything not rough? Oof, man, this is not helping the case there, certainly. This was all the stuff that was in a collection that was not mint. He's trying to get some money out of or something, I don't know. But not worth $8,000. 4 paramedics, all super vans, nothing crazy. Even the plum one there. Oh, we almost see some 442s. I don't see any herpes. I don't think so. Another mixed slot. I can already tell you that's a no. Bunch of 90s stuff with some newer stuff mixed in. And they show a picture of it. Oh, that's the wrong car. Alright, that's supposed to be a Camaro. It looks like a Dodge Charger. That's a nice little mix-up. More 90s. 90s with some little later stuff. Not even close. 29 cars for $8,000. My all shop store, yeah, not even close. More like $30. Selling Hot Wheels. Please read description. We'll see. Let's see what you got going. This is all new. This is like in stores right now. Nothing crazy. Car culture, some newer stuff. Oh. So, not selling everything. Because we marked those out. Those are separate, I guess. You don't get those for $8,000. What does this description say? This is a description. Please message me on which cars you would like to buy and offer. I will make a listing on the specific car you want to buy. Oh. So he's not trying to sell the set. He's just trying to put everything up, and if you want it, he'll make a listing. Got it. What happens if you bought it, though? Then I don't know. Be hard pressed to get all those cars Not that I'd pay 8 grand for them. A lone diecast 001. 8 grand. Bunch of Silverados here. I need 2 Silverados. I mean, there's some new ones out there I don't have too, but I definitely need 2 Silverados. Oh, we could send to... I need to get these trucks right here. I had a 1990 454 SS trucks. I should probably work on getting those, but I don't see the Sylvies that I need. I mean, that one's a little tougher. This has gone up in price. That's gone up in price a little bit. Not 8 grand price, but loose 83 Chevy Silverado. Nope, he didn't have. If he had all 3 cop rod, fire rod, military rod, he would be getting closer, but still not worth 8 grand. I got 5 views. Just keeps going up without any viewers. 2005 Error Treasure Hunt Camaro. Rare Error. I don't know why you'd put error in there twice. It's going to come up regardless if you put it in there. What are we saying is an error? Let's see the description. Oh, it's facing the wrong direction. Goodness. Some people. The nerve of some people. Up to 5 views. 0 viewers. Questioning whether this works or not. Wait for somebody to type something in the chat. Hot Wheels, Racing Champions, Hot Works, Racing. Let's see what we got in here. Anything cool? A bunch of stuff I've never seen before, so they're not Hot Wheels. Might be some Hot Wheels there. I don't see nothing. Yeah, I don't think so. Not even close. Extremely rare. Now, see, this stuff's kind of cool. Could you say it's worth, I don't know, about 75? Go CIA. That's interesting with all stuff I've been watching lately. $25 shipping from California. That's a little excessive on the shipping. I guess if you want $2,500 or $7,500 worth of insurance on there. But, I mean, you can charge whatever, I guess, on this. There's not a lot out there. Delivery certification. So you're talking about just that? That's the certification it comes with. Otherwise, I would think they would have it. Something else with it. Piece of paper. We looked at this thing last time. Roger Dodger for $7,500. Ford GT40 Mark IV. Paint errors. Oh, we looked at this before too, didn't we? What was the paint error? It's all off to the side. Just kind of funky. Yeah, it's just off. Didn't have enough ink in there or something. Huge Hot Wheels collection in Austin, Texas. Eek. This is what you gotta look at and decide if there's $7,500 worth. It's got some oil can cars up there. That's kind of cool. Vintage treasure hunt set. So he's got some kind of cool stuff in there. Some tubs. Pickup only. Austin, Texas. My brother's in Texas. Includes super treasure hunt set, special edition, 100% Jida. We are in Austin. It's hard to say. I need more pictures. You want that kind of money, you gotta throw up some pictures. 2011, faster than ever. 19, complete set. 19 from a specific year. What are we talking about here? $7,500. Unlock treasure chest showcase. I have no idea what these are worth. I don't think it's worth that though. sure we'd piece that together for much cheaper. Factory sets from 95 to 207. So all the regulars. This one's obviously the good one. I need a gray hub. Stutz Blackhawk. Yep, that's what I need. 96, 97. That's 99. There's 98. 2000. At least they had real riders in 2000 again. I do have that GTO. I need that GTO from the case. So I think those are the only ones that were made in Malaysia. And all the other ones were made in Thailand or something. So I need that one. I think I have everything else. There's some variants on that. Everything else is pretty common. It's 2001. Yep. Now see, some of these got real riders, right? Real riders. And then some did not. So, I don't know. Whoever was at Mattel that was making decisions, come on now. I mean, if they're all not going to have it, okay. But when you have some that have real riders and some that don't, it's like telling us that you don't like certain cars. Like, oh, I don't think these will sell anyway, so we're not even going to try. Like, all these have real riders. So, at least they put in the same amount of effort. What we got here? 2003. So, that one's got a variant. That's got a variant. That's got the co-mode wheels. So, this has rubber wheels on all of them except for this one, the Cadillac, and this one here. Oh, I don't know what that has. So, that's got the co-modes. Let's see, 2004, same thing with that, that's got a wheel variation. Looks like they all got real riders. I don't know how we turned this into real riders or not. That's a cool package set. I kind of like this. It would drive me nuts because if you put this on the wall, then some of your cars are upside down. Like that. Why wouldn't you flip them the other way? I don't know. Just me. 2006. Got some cool cars in this one. That's desirable. This had black interior. I think that'd make it a nice set. And that was 6. Guess we're not getting 7. That's 7. And he ran out of picture space. I don't know. $7,500. So that's $1,500 to $2,000 right off the bat. But the next, all the rest, man, I don't know. I don't think so. I think you can still get it cheaper. Oh, we got chat. Hey, there we go. We got Scott. We got Aaron joining us finally. Finally, somebody's here. I'm not just talking to myself. Do a new test live platform setup. See if this goes well. So it's kind of a test. So I didn't advertise it. I didn't put nothing out. I just was tinkering around and trying to figure out if I could do this or not. And I actually was live on a channel that I logged in the wrong email address and it just made me a YouTube account. And it was under that email, so it matched the MVP. It was under my MVP, but my MVP channel was under my Prime, like major or overhead channel or whatever. So, but yeah, it was kind of funny. So I think for the first 6 minutes I was really talking to myself because nobody was going to join a chat that had 0 subscribers and 0, anything on it. It's kind of funny. I didn't even know. I was like, man, why is it not showing up? It took me 6 minutes to figure it out, obviously. Let's see what else we got going on here. I'm just looking at crazy stuff on here. This is crazy. this is a set that I want to finish, and I want to put the cards set together too. But it's so expensive. I mean, this is like I'd have to take the year and only collect this. As expensive it is as it is. Although 7,000, I mean, it's quite a bit for at least one of every car, right? That's the idea here. There's variations of these cars, so I guess it'd be a good start, but I don't know about 7,000, but then yeah, I think there's 200 and some cars. So or collector cards, 250 almost collector cards. So you can only imagine there's only like 3 of these in each package. Yeah, you can see the 3 right there. 3 cards to package, so yeah, good luck with that. Cool, man. Appreciate it just hanging out. Let's see, we'll go back. We got a bunch of NFTH, virtual garage, 127 cars. How does this guy have 127 cars? Are they all different? Oh, they look like they're all different. Oh, he's got 2 of the Cupras, 2 of the Audis. There's a Nissan, Batman, Lincoln, Nissan Fairlady, Cuda, Audi, Camaro, Porsche, Power Wagon. I don't know. I don't have any of these, so I don't know if they're worth 7,000 yet. But it'd be fun to collect those as well down the road. 2005 Hot Wheels Complete Factory Master Set of 500, 7 grand. That's a little high for 2005. I would think like 1250 might be a good price for that. Maybe 1500 nowadays. So 20 years old, yeah, maybe. Let's see, 400 cards for $6,500. I could tell you from these cards, that's a no. Bunch of mainline stuff. It's got a cool blue light, but it doesn't help the price. Oh, there's where his blue lights are coming from. LEDs. Nothing crazy there. I think he's just showing off his lights. I don't know. Not worth $6,500. Faster than ever. 17 complete car set. I don't think this guy knows what sets are. Let's see. He's saying from this year he's got all of them, but not worth $6,500. No way. Diecast cars, large collection for sale, $62.95. He's got a bunch of classics. Not $6,000 worth of classics. That's it. Just classics. Large sale. Let's see what his description says. New old stock, large collection, many more cars. Look at these pictures. Good luck. Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe 200 bucks. 1,500 plus cars in this collection for $61.50. He's got some displays, some store displays. He's got like 6 of them. What's that at top? Free car, topper, 5 packs. But those are all like mainline stuff. There's a little Sylvie in the front, of course. I would probably do the same thing, right? If I'm trying to sell, put some good stuff in the front. Some holiday cars. Yep. Not worth. Oh, he's got Matchbox. Price just went down. It's paying me to take those. Unless we added MVP Matchbox down the road, maybe. We'll see. We gotta get MVP off the ground. Hey, we got Manic Flippin' joining us. So I'm just chilling. I was, like I told Aaron, he's on here. He's listening, I guess. Just was testing some stuff, trying to see if I could go live through the software that I have, and so I was kind of testing it. Nothing crazy. If it works out, maybe I'll do scheduled ones so people know, like do like a Saturday night or a Sunday night. Probably Sunday night's a good time to go live, and just kind of go over stuff on the internet. Maybe go through my website, which I got up, of course, working on 57 Chevys. Man, that looked like I didn't have a whole lot right there. Oh, those are all the uh, Power Command cars, and these are the international ones. See, Leo, I got to put in the pictures for those. But anyways, so yeah, we're just chilling. $6,000 for the Muscle Highway Hauler prototype. Put an S on there. Is there more than one? Just the one. I don't know. I know it goes for some big money, but I don't know about $6,000. And I'd have to see if what is up with the writing? I didn't even notice that. Creatures lurking everywhere. Creatures are everywhere. You've been watching that muscle hauler forever. It's $6,000's a lot of money. I don't know. I'd say no. Mint on card. I don't know about full mint part of it. I guess they're mint inside there, but their packages aren't. Ferrari, Porsche. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a no. Crazy how fast someone can spend on there. Haven't been doing much diecast. Been building a 1-to-1 scale 85 4Runner. Oh man, yeah, big spending the big money. Insane, but I collect muscle as well. Peppermint. Man, I must be lost. Peppermint. Did I miss something? Oh, the color maybe. Or green. That's apple, right? I think that was apple. Let's see. Here we go. Let's check this out. Get a watch, which is kind of cool. Red lines are actually in all right condition. Got a little sticker issues there. Some kid put all the stickers on their car there. They're actually not. I don't see really any major chippies or whatever. But I don't think that's worth 6,000. I don't see anything. I mean, there's a charger. There's a couple $100 at least in that. Kitties. I don't know. I'm not huge. Oh, mint, peppermint. Gotcha. Hot Wheels diecast sealed package. Lot of 19. $6,000. Hey, I'm not seeing $6,000 worth of cars. Oh, maybe if those two were in it, I would have done it, but not now because they took out the two best potential cars. I can't even tell what they are, but they're probably the best ones. Somebody probably looked at this and then was like, "Hey, I'll give you money for those particular ones," and so he took those out, but he left his main pictures and had to scratch them out. What is this? Interesting. I don't even think that one was in there. Oh, it's right there. Nope, not $6,000. Eroded Porsche 930 autograph limited pre-sale. Yeah, I don't know about all that kind of crap. Silverado, lot of 49. Let's see, $5,500. We've got some. I think those are supers, or those are regulars. That one's got a little money in it. That one's got a little money in it. But I'm not seeing. You're gonna ask for like this type of money. I want to see the big three. Military, the cop rods, and the fire rods. And I need the military and the fire rod. I don't think I have all these variations, but I got some of the tougher ones. And some of the earlier ones that came out. I got that little set. But I don't know about. I don't think it's worth 5,500. And I got people messaging me on chat too. Dang, what's going on here? Oops, I checked the wrong thing. Let's see what the chat's saying. I don't have nobody on chat. What the heck? Alright, what else? Red Baron, $5,500. I think we looked at this before. Let's see what this chat's all about. Or my message. Black interior. Red line looks right. Red Baron, that looks all good. But I don't know about 5,500. I think it's supposed to have the white interior or something. My wife's sending me messages while I'm live. What the heck? She's trying to distract me. My 2 viewers. And my 8 views. Here's a pink 442. Maybe. I don't know if it's worth $5,500, but I know they aren't cheap. I know the one I got a magenta one back there in the case. And that thing wasn't cheap. Premium Team Transport RLC exclusive used loose. Oh no, it went down to 1. Let's see. $5,500. Yeah, I don't think so. Bunch of car culture stuff, random RLC stuff, but I'm not seeing $5,500 there. What do we want to look up? What do we want to see? What do we want to talk about? I mean, this is just a test thing. This is just to kind of see how it goes. So let's look at. We look at whatever. We can do searches. So you can see how I do the searches here. The parentheses says search for this or this. I don't really need quotation marks for that part of it, but when it has a space in there and you want to make sure that it has that in there, then you put the quotation marks around it. Let's look up some cool toys. See what we get. Oh, we got Lamborghini Countach and 57 Chevy, which is higher priced than the 67 Camaro. That's interesting. Then you got the third one. So there's 4 different ones. I'm trying to do some digging around on all the Cool Toys stuff. So Cool Toys, I believe, was sold only to Target, and then made by Arco Toys. So Mattel, looks like Mattel acquired Arco Toys, which made plastic stuff, plastic toys. And this was supposed to be like a secondary or just a little bit cheaper than actual Mattel Hot Wheels, and sold exclusively at Target. So, but it's funny how when they first come out, just like the Speed Machines from 1983, it's funny how like when they do this marketing campaign or not marketing campaign, they try to make something a little bit cheaper, that later on those become the more expensive pieces, the more rare pieces, because they didn't make as many. They were, bought up by, people who were like, well, these are just definitely for kids, right? They're not really collectors stuff, and it's kind of funny. So that's kind of how I feel like these are. So there's 4 different ones of these power launchers, cars. So I'll get all those in there. I think I have all of them in package. I got the 67 Camaro. I've got that one. I've got this one. I think the only one I've opened up so far is the 4th one with the Dodge Viper and what's the other car in there? I'm sure it'll come to me. I'll have to think about it, or we'll see it here. We'll see. You got the Toyota MR2. I feel like this one's not that rare. You can kind of see this. I think this is. It's not on the back of that. So a little bit tougher one, but more like a $45 car right there. And there's 8 of these racing packs. So this is all the same car here, but 8 of these racing packs that I could find. So we'll get all those in there. These are the only 3 small play sets that I know about: the oil refinery, the racing arena, and the truck stop. So there's only 3. I don't know why there's only 3. There's 4 of these, so I would think there might be 4 of these, and there's 8 of those. Like everything kind of came in 8s. For the super race rigs, these are a racing pack here, so there's 4 of them there. But for the racing rigs, there's 4 of those. So there's 8 of these, 4 of those, 4 of the race super race rigs, and then there's only 3 of these. Like I don't like they definitely either something's really rare because I haven't seen it, or they didn't come out with something they were planning on coming out with. Let's see, racing packs there, racing pack, another small set, racing pack, small set, small set, small set, racing. I haven't seen any super race rigs yet. So it looks like you can get all your racing packs if you wanted them. There's another one with the Dodge Caravan. These cars are exclusive, by the way, in most of these. The only one, actually, I think they're all exclusive. That's exclusive because of the way the tempo is on it. This one you can get separately, so that's not exclusive. I think that has 5 spokes, but you can also find that with the Corgi wheels. That's a Corgi casting. Obviously, that's not exclusive. That's exclusive. That's the same car. So a lot of these are exclusive. That's exclusive there. Exclusive 57 Chevy. There you go. 15 bucks, 18 bucks, 17, whatever. 57 T-Bird. That's exclusive. That Dodge Viper with that particular tempo setup is exclusive. Lamborghini is exclusive. Is that the super race rig? There we go. So there's 4 of these super race rigs. So there's 2 of them right there. If you were collecting 3 of them, so there's 3 of the 4 right there you could get. Looks like all of the racing packs are on here. I didn't count them individually though. And then I went from highest price to lowest price. So many versions. Yeah. So you got this. So you've got the power launchers, the racing pack, the super race rigs, the smaller play sets, and then there's larger play sets. I have, let me look over here. I have 3 of them. They're the only ones I've ever seen come up for sale. They're the ones that I have. I've got 2 of the ones with the ambulance. I got one with the crazy rare China red Porsche 911 Turbo and Lamborghini Countach, and then I have another one. What car does that have in it? I can't tell from here. Can't remember. But anyways, there's 5 of the bigger play sets. One that I don't have, that I'm waiting to hopefully catch, is like a police headquarters. So if somebody has that and wants to sell it, I'll buy that. And then there's a 5th one that I have never seen for sale. In fact, I've never seen a full picture of it, and with the cars and stuff. So I think there's 5 big play sets. That's what I've found so far. 3 small play sets. So I guess yours are 8 if you wanted to go in even numbers. And then, like I said, 8 racing packs, 4 super rigs. I feel like I'm doing a Christmas song all of a sudden. And 4 power launchers with 2 cars each. So, and those cars are exclusive and pretty rare. I think they should be all equally rare, but the 67 Camaro is obviously highly favored. 57 Chevy is pretty favored. So, but yep. So pretty cool stuff here. You can get pretty much all these type of packs. And the cool thing is, like, if we did racing pack, right? So we put racing pack in here. Here's what's interesting that comes up, right? There's a Mattel version. These are Mattel, obviously, somewhat, but so check this out. Let's see if it'll come up. There's racing pack. Does it not go by racing pack? It might not. maybe the Super Race Rigs. Let me do that one. I can't remember if it's that way or not. Let's take all that off. Now we're getting a bunch of crap. So there's those three Super Race Rigs. Is that what I put on there? Oh, that's right. Yeah. There we go. So here you have the same type of package, pretty close, right? You've got a truck, semi-truck with a trailer, and you've got kind of a cargo hauler, and then you've got the vehicle it comes with, in the same type of setup as the Cool Toys, right? It's a little bit different packaging on this particular one, but same type of idea, but with the, nice Mattel blue instead of the Cool Toys blue. I guess we'll designate them as different colors of blue. Where's the other one at? Oh, it's right there. Right, so there's the Cool Toys blue. Here's the Mattel blue, or whichever. Fun on the track. I don't think the trucks will fit in the track. The cars, I mean, obviously this wouldn't be very good. I'm having a blank on that. It's a 98 first edition. Man, I don't remember. 96 first edition. I don't know why I'm blanking on it. These should be good though. Although their wheel axles don't have the same as the Mattel setup, or the Malaysia setup, so that's a little interesting to think about. So, but there's your race rigs, and there's some other stuff that are similar packaging like this, where there's a different kind of toy, different name on there with it's still Hot Wheels, and then there's the regular version of it. I got some stuff downstairs that's that way. But I thought there was more, and maybe it's the race packs. Although this can bring up a lot. Yep. Let's see if I can find something really quickly. Scrolling fast. That's cool. I'll have to bring them upstairs. Have them in a box where the packaging is like exactly the same. It's just different colors of the blue, and then different cars and stuff. So, but I like searching for all this kind of stuff. I like looking for the pavement pounder. I'm missing one pavement pounder. I have this one here, and I have this one finally. There's no way that it's sitting in this crap. These are all just the trucks probably. I got one sitting here. So I've got 57 Chevy, and I need Lamborghini Countach, and it's got a orange. So let's see if this guy had it at one time. Is there a picture with all of them? No, you don't have it. Don't look like it. I wouldn't pay $400 for all this anyway. No, not worth it. Not worth it. This one's getting kind of close. Nothing crazy in here. A couple duplicates. A bunch of duplicates. That's pretty cool. 59 Bel Air. There. But close to it. I mean, you got three of the same. And then these three might be the same, or four. So that part kind of sucks. And the car. Let's see. Not worth it. Japan. Go figure. So this is, I have this one, but I need a different Lamborghini Countach. There's another one. Like this would be probably pretty close to worth it. All right, there's the MR2, 57 Chevy exclusive, T-Bird, 55 Chevy. What's pretty cool is this is the 67 Camaro, but on the back of this packaging, is it this one? Where's it at? Is it this one here? I got another 57 Chevy. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. I'll see. It's kind of hard to tell. But that bottom one that's in view is a um, Olds 442. Trying to put that up there. Trying to go towards my camera. I am retarded at this. So picture's not great, but that's an Olds 442 with that paint job, and then it came out with the 67 Camaro. So me, I would have preferred the 442, honestly. Oh man, got craziness going on. Come on, click off of that. So there's the Camaro, but on the back of the packaging when they did the picture, there's 442. Hey, got Ricky Bobby with us. Got my three main viewers right there. So, but that's probably pretty close to being. I mean, you got 8 different ones, nine for $80 plus. What's the shipping on it? It's free. That's not too bad. That's a pretty good deal if you're getting into those. And they're not even like they're pretty decent ones, like Camaro MR2. What's going on, Ricky? There's that 59 Impala. That's too much for those. 57 for what, 6? I don't know about those. Diecast movie cars is in Indian Trail, North Carolina. Diecast movie cars. They have a real type. Oh, okay. We go to, well, I got a friend down in South Carolina, so maybe on my way, depending on where that's at, I could stop there sometime. I'm just pulling up whatever. If you got something you want to look at, talk about, let me know. I'll throw it in here. This is just a spur of the moment. What we got here? Oh, this is a Lamborghini also. Yeah, I've got that. That one's a little tougher. Yeah, $50. Probably about right on that one. That one's kind of tough. So if you want me to search something and put it in here, let me know. I'll throw it in here and we can look it up and talk about it. They've had a Legends Tour after party for the past 2 years. Oh man. Wonder how far away that is. What did you say that was? Indian Trail, North Carolina. How far away is that from me? That is 254 miles. So it's a 5-hour drive, but for an after party, maybe. Get a hotel down there and chill, hang out. I could see that. There's another one, $40. That's probably a good deal there. Here's the helicopter, proper chopper, limo, and the shadow jet, and the tail dragger. So these are all the newer ones. Let's see if there's a picture of the back. So you can see they have 1, 2, 3. They have all the top 4 there of that, and then there's the second row. That's pretty cool. That's probably worth $40. Porsche 911 Targa. I don't know, about $40. I think that's you can probably get that a little bit easier. What we got here? Some 2000 stuff. I like looking at the box art, see what cars are on there. Just see if I'm missing anything that way. So I think I got all those. Got 6 of them here. All the same. Corvettes. 30. Got some trucks that aren't Hot Wheels. You got long hauler. Pala. Scorching scooter. There it goes. Finally come to me. That Mustang don't come up too often. That's a pretty cool one. Another Camaro, 67 Camaro, another Camaro. Dang, 3 of them. Some pavement pounders with their blades broken off the front. That one's still there, but it's a little dirty. Why wouldn't you clean that up? You're trying to get $40 for it. Things that I think of. It's crazy. It's 2 hours for you, huh? Well, if you get wind of when the next one is, let me know and I'll see if it's in the cards that head down there. This one don't come up often. It's another Impala. There's both of them there. $30 for 4, and they're different. Oh, there's 3 Scorching Scooters. And there's 2 different Scorching Scooters um, on this one here. Like these 2 are the same, but there's 2 different colors of the Metal Flake Red. I don't think that's on any other place. I gotta put those on the website. Maelstrom, that one's kind of odd. '55 Chevy. I haven't seen that one come up yet. Never know. So there's these, and then, like I said, got the long hauler. Individual trucks. There's another MR2. There's a bunch of MR2s in this stuff. So if you're an MR2 collector, like, this is where you go. I wouldn't pay $80 for that particular one. It's usually billed as the Charlotte Tour shop, but it's in Matthews at the Walmart. The DMC store is like 5 minutes away. Okay. Cool. Have to keep an eye out. Now see, we got all this crap. Say if we were to put this in parentheses, or quotes, it cleans that up a little bit. So there's 57 Chevy. Obviously that one's not exclusive. Although, I tried looking. I got a couple. I don't know if I got a couple of these, but maybe 2 of them, just to see if I had a chance of getting a China base on this, because it's possible with the long hauler stuff. But I haven't seen it yet. But I still think it could be out there, because I think this one has a different base from what the stuff that came out from the 5-pack and the collector number series. And so here's one where you got this dragster here, and we got the dragster here. One of these definitely is different. I can't remember. I think one of them is made in Thailand. And that's the only place you can get it. Scorching Scooter. And I got both of those together again. There are a bunch of them right there. Another one. Dang. Exclusive ambulance. Mostly free if you don't buy anything. Trying not to buy a whole lot. Trying to keep it. Try to get some stuff paid off so we can start getting the house built. And then once the house built, man, I'll be in good shape. That means all the debt's paid off. So really, once the debt's paid off, I'll be in good shape. So got about 2 years. Dang, that's all long haulers, huh? I wonder if it gives me more with the S. 273 results. So a few more. Yeah, Cool Toys was a Target release from everything that I've read so far. So exclusive to Target. Supposed to be a little bit cheaper. Made by Arco Toys. And got really cool exclusive cars. All you have is the blister pack. Well, here's a whole bunch of them in these packagings like this. Some of them are a little cheaper. There you go. I mean, that one's pretty tough. If that's in mint condition, don't look like it is though. It's got some chippies here. Tampo's kind of messed up. This is a little tougher. It's got some chippies on there. Yeah. If this was mint, I would say that's a $40 car all day. That one's tougher. Gotcha. 20 for the Zamac, 35 for the exclusive tour, and then keep it under 100. Hey, at least you got a budget. There's another one. Dang, he's got a little better price. Is his nicer? His is a little nicer. His paint's popping a little better. That might be a good deal there. There's an MR2 for you. And that's 3-window 34 is different. Doesn't have any of the tampos, and it's a China base, as opposed to the collector number ones that have the flame on the back and the different wheel variations. So if you're looking, if you 3-window 34, this is exclusive here. See, there's a bunch of these 57 Chevys. I just want to know, like, could one of them have a China base? I think it's possible. Or a Thailand base. Could be that too. Could be a Thailand base. That'd be cool. I gotta figure out this Corvette. There's a bunch of these blue 58 Corvettes in different packaging. Um, I gotta sort those out someday. Where specific ones. There's different bases on these. Even with the China base, I think there's some base variations on those, and then Malaysia definitely has some. But this car pops up in a handful of different packaging, and I'm wondering if some of them are exclusive to the packaging, so that if you're looking for base variations, you can get those. So one of these days, I'll go through those. There's another red one. That one's a little easier to get, I think. See, here's this one. Let's see what's... This one is pretty rough. It doesn't have a base pick, though. So, that does us no good. 97 Corvette. There's some differences in those. So, a couple of them in different packaging, like a playset package. There's another one for 20 bucks. He's got some chippies, though. I don't know. I don't. Unless I couldn't find that car, I wouldn't get something with chippies, and knowing that I'd want to replace it. It's funny how the flamethrower series of this 57 T-Bird has a bunch of variations, but this one is the only way this one came out. So that color of Tampo in here, the pink Hot Wheels logo, like, it's the only way that one came. But the flamethrower series has different colors than the Tampo. They have different numbers of little flame spurts, or whatever you want to call them, like towards the back and on the back of the car, where there's like 3 or 5 and stuff, or there's a logo on the window. It's got all kinds of variations, but this one, they're all the same so far that I've seen. It's kind of funny. Oh, let's see if he's got a base pick of the 57 Chevy. Nope. Gotta be watching. What else we got in here? Time is it? Almost 8. We'll do this for another 15 minutes. If you got something you want to see, let me know. Here's a Lamborghini Countach, and the one in the playset. I think this is a Thailand one. Like, if we go back and see if it says it. It says made in China, Malaysia, or Thailand. I think this one's made in Thailand. There's a Malaysia one on a collector number card, and then the China one only comes in the Cool Toys big playset with the Porsche 911. So pretty cool little information to if you're a Lamborghini guy. The 90s were the goat for. I know, man. The 90s was a must. I love it. I mean, that's when I started collecting. It was in the 90s. I started collecting in '95, and I love them. I'm obviously detailed, looking for these variations and stuff, and there's so much stuff out there. I found. Well, here. Let me do it on this side, and I'll bring it over. I don't want to show all my secrets, but I'll show you what I got coming. Purchases. So check this out. I'll bring it over here in a second. Put this up here. So BMW 850i Corgi casting. Boom. Hot Wheels logo. I have no idea where that came from. So, not in great shape, but that stuff is like awesome to me. Finding stuff that's not in like anything else. So there's still cars to be discovered that aren't in any guides, aren't in, you know, online stuff. I think there's a picture of it on the wiki page, but it's at the bottom. It's not um, in the variation where you would think it would be. So it's crazy. But I love finding stuff that I've never heard of, never seen, right? And there's some other stuff. If you go to the wiki page, there's some other stuff on there too. Um, that I'm curious if it has a Hot Wheels logo or not, because I haven't seen them with it. Like there's a black one, there's a police car, and there's a white version. And I wonder if those three, all three, have the Hot Wheels logo, or if they have the Corgi logo, right? So they could come on the Auto City, like Hot Wheels Auto City thing, and still have a Corgi logo. I would collect it in the package. But I'd keep it in the package because once it's out of the package and has a Corgi on it, like it's Corgi, right? It's like there's no sense in taking it out if you're a Hot Wheels guy. But yeah, I love finding oddball stuff. And I've been working on. I did some stuff on here, so let's get some cars that actually. Dang, come on. So a bunch of variations. So old picks, updated pick, and some newer stuff here. New pick. So let me know what you guys think about this. Where's my one example that I did? I know that information, like you want to know information like as quick as possible, and you want to know where you can get stuff from. So I was kind of playing around and testing this on Friday or Thursday. Dang, is that the very bottom? Probably. All right, so here it is, 57 Chevy. That's this one here. Um, in the pavement pounder uh, package there. Just putting it in, like I said to them, because I got both of them sitting here. Kind of crazy that both of those just the two tests. I didn't do that on purpose, but let you know where they're at, and then you can click on this. And this one I said, you could see this in package, so like there's it in package and stuff, and then you go back to the car by clicking there. I'm trying to make it so you can get back and forth, or would it be better to have maybe the package information like down in here? Oh, I can't even click on this and drag. Or just put pictures down below. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like the best way to get information that people want to see. Like for me, I don't mind having a lot of cluttered information as long as it's useful clutter. But other sites, I don't have any of the, which I'll never have, the advertisement crap that's always floating around, all that crap anyway. But, I put these on here so you can go like look at all the, all 57 Chevy castings. And then this multi-pack is the pavement pounder because it comes with a truck and stuff. But curious what you guys think about having a little bit of that info. It's probably going to go back in circles now. Oh, I clicked out of that. That's right. Where it came from a little bit from in this view of it also, because this will come up on your phone view if you do it this way. The blister pick would fit with the car photos fine. Yeah, I can put them in there. Like I can put it in with this, but you won't be able to see it because I only show 3 pictures. So like these are the only 3 that you'll see. There'll be an arrow here if there's a 4th picture, so it'll show a 4th. Like if I went to go back to this, like I go back to this package down here. Oh, I don't have packages selected. Hold on. Goodness. I go to multi-pack. So like this one here, I put in, so it's got more than 4 pictures, so you've got the arrows here, although these arrows suck. But I gotta fix those too. So it'll be here, you just won't be able to see it if I do it that way. I was thinking, how can I provide information the best way for people that are collecting? So, you too, man. be safe driving. So, but I figure I'll do some more live videos like this. So I think I'm gonna do a live video tomorrow night, Sunday night. Probably do like, I don't know, 4 to 6 or something. That way, other people have a chance, and I can eat dinner afterwards and still have time before bedtime and whatnot. But just trying to, mess around with it tonight, see how it would work before I advertise. Hey, I'm gonna do a live show, and then technical difficulties for the first, like for tonight, it was like this, first 20 minutes. The first box that I bought, yeah, this is a nice one. This one's got some awesome cars in it. I'll be opening this up, one of these up, tomorrow, because I need that black and gold one for the loose pictures. So we come in here and go to links. Alright, you got 3 cars. I don't have the black and gold one yet on here. So, but anyways, glad you guys came and hung out. And said I'm gonna go live. I'll say it now. Go live tomorrow at 4. We'll do a 2-hour live, and we'll kind of let it roll how it goes. We'll kind of see what it is. And we'll look at the website. We'll go through some stuff here. We'll play on eBay, and whatever else. So, but appreciate everybody coming to hang out on my little test. Had some fun, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Yep.